Hey gamers, my name is Youngblood, and welcome to a game called 60 Seconds, where you basically have to survive a nuclear apocalypse. So, I'm gonna go ahead and start on survival mode. You can do the whole thing where you scavenge for supplies and then you try to survive, or you can just scavenge for supplies, or you can just survive. I'm gonna go ahead and just survive because then you start with the supplies that you need, and I'm gonna go with little boy, because I don't think... Begin adventure. I don't think I'm going to be able to gather supplies. I don't think my computer... Okay, day one. So I saw this game, I saw somebody play this game on YouTube and it looked really interesting, so I wanted to try it for myself. All of us made it into the shelter just a second before the blast. That was a close one. As long as we're all here together, we can make it work down here. We remember hearing canned soup is healthy for you. That's not true. Our shelves are full of cans. We'll eat from cans, we'll sleep on cans, we'll even talk to cans. Some of us already do. Plenty of water means we don't have to worry about that for some time. This is the best stocked shelter we've ever seen. We've never seen another one, but we're sure this is a good amount of supplies. Okay, so basically this is my whole family and I have to ration supplies, the supplies that I have, to keep them alive. So, nobody really it'll tell me who wants food or water, so nobody really wants anything. It's not easy to be calm in these circumstances. Hopefully we will keep our peace, or else. What on earth? We might need to act like wolves, survival of the fittest and all. Bit of social Darwinism down here. Day 2. So basically this notebook will present you with problems that you have to solve according to what you have. Being stuck in a tiny shelter would make anyone a bit apathetic. We need to, who cares? We need to stay calm and wait the rescue. Surely they're coming for us, right? Mary Jane is feeling safe. Who wouldn't in this coffin-sized shelter? Nothing new to report on Timmy. Everything seems okay with Dolores. Ted says there's... I can't talk. Ted says there's no need to worry about him. He's okay. So just... This is Dolores, this is Ted, this is Mary Jane, and that's Timmy. So, now that you've met the family, let's continue on. So nobody really needs anything. It looks like the area is still irradiated. Going to the wasteland right now is unsafe unless you don't mind getting sick. So nobody's going out. We're plenty full on supplies. We've always wanted to throw a party with a huge cake. For some reason, it never worked. One time, we were promised a great cake, and it turned out it was a lie. I have been there. That was a disappointment. We weren't glad. We are definitely getting a cake when the radioactive clouds are gone. That sounds like an incredibly good idea. Day 3. I'm essentially awaiting rescue, or a way to get... Oh my goodness, I have no radio. A radio and a flashlight, which I'm also missing, are like the main things that you need to escape. So I'm gonna have to go send somebody out to look for those as soon as it's safe. Excuse me. Our relocation is probably something we'll be able to discuss after we get out of here. Water is what Mary Jane needs most right now. We can't leave Timmy without water for too long. Water is all Dolores wants, and Ted needs water to survive. So I think I'm gonna let you go one more day without it, because you don't need it, and you'll survive. The contamination of our town is still strong. Scavenging in these conditions could result in radiation sickness, so let's stay inside. We woke up today feeling very uncomfortable. It was like something or someone, I read that backwards, was watching us. We could have sworn we noticed movements in the shadows. If anything besides us is alive in the bunker, it's time to teach it who's the boss around here. So I can use the axe or the gun. Let's use the axe. So you're presenting with problems and you have to decide which tool that you have to use in order to take care of it. Day 4. Why am I hearing that? That means there's radiation somewhere. Whatever it was, it's dead now. Quite dead. Maybe there's more hiding somewhere in one of those nasty little holes. Mary Jane keeps fainting. We need to find her something to drink fast. Timmy's in terrible shape. We need to give him water now. Dolores needs water. Ted looks like he's got one foot in the grave. He needs to get a drink right now. Okay, so I'll go ahead and give you all water then. Also, I should probably say that no, I'm not going to give you all full things of water. I should probably also say that I'm specifically not doing... Area is still irradiated, so nobody's going out. I'm specifically not doing webcam for this video because I've been having a lot of trouble with it lately, so I'm sorry you don't get to see my beautiful face, but you get to see this beautiful game. Spiders seem to be operating under the assumption that they have all the same rights to this shelter as we do, as long as they pay rent. They're everywhere and don't seem very scared of us. It's time we change that. We don't want any more spiders in our soup, no sir. That's protein. Smash it with the book. because I'm not using a medkit on that, because medkit is pretty valuable. And day 5. Alright. A good book is a solution to any problem you encounter. This includes marauding spiders. A few precise hits and suddenly every spider is aware of what the word decimation means. We also found a misplaced soup can while hunting those pesky spiders. That was one bountiful hunt. Mary Jane, hang on. Now I'm the one that needs water. I've been recording for like an hour straight. Mary Jane seems fine. Hopefully it'll stay that way. No news is good news. There's nothing new going on with Timmy. Dolores is doing well, or she just can't find anything to complain about today. There isn't much going on with Ted. No trouble, nothing new. Okay, that's good. Neighborhood is still highly radioactive. Let's not go out then. There isn't a lot of everything down here, and we can smell everything. Oh, that'd be awful. When one of the wall bricks got loose today and revealed a hole, we felt pretty sick. It's a smell coming from the hole. It's terrible. Should we investigate and remove the source of the stench? Yeah, probably. Let's hope that doesn't go horribly wrong. What is that? Is that a water bottle on the floor? What did I lose? We looked into the hole, fearing something might come at us with claws, fangs, or other mutated and sharp body parts, but nothing happened. Instead, we found a dead rat who was trying to break into a can of tomato soup. He failed miserably. We have a feeling we'll be luckier than him, so we confiscated it. We gave the rat a proper burial and an empty can. He deserved that much. Oh, I got another can of soup. Mary Jane isn't worried, or at least she's not saying so out loud. Despite the dire circumstances and all the trouble we were going through, Timmy is very brave. Life is hard, but Dolores is in a good mood and Ted is fine. So, that says good things for my rationing supplies. Contamination of the town is still strong. So you don't, I don't know if I mentioned this or not, but you don't want to, like, you can send these guys out to scavenge for things, like the radio and the flashlight that I need, but you don't want to send them out while the nuclear fallout is still active, because they could get sick, obviously. Everything is shaking, cans are jumping all over the place. If this had happened after we drank that delicious wine for supper a few weeks back, it would seem perfectly normal. All of you? Even the kids? It's either another nuke or a quake. Either way, we need to grab something before everything gets smashed to pieces. So normally I would have to choose between these three, but I only have the gas masks, so that one kind of solved itself. Day 7. Hopefully the irradiation will be gone soon so that I can send somebody out for a radio and flashlight. We got to the gas mask in time just before it was about to get smashed by jumping pieces of furniture. That was one hell of a quake. Let's try to stay positive. This was hardly anything compared to the nuke that dropped recently. You know the one, right? No, you're gonna have to clarify. Mary Jane is quite hungry. She needs something to drink. Tim prefers apple juice, but we should get him some water. Dolores wants to eat something. You're hungry and thirsty. Okay, I think you guys will go one more day without what you need. Neighborhood is still highly radioactive. Confined spaces are not a very friendly environment, and we quickly got into an argument over some trivial things. If this keeps on, we might find ourselves in a nasty place. Get used to it, guys. You're going to be in the shelter for a long time. Day 8. Somebody's already drawn on the walls. What's going on? We can barely sleep after all that arguing. Let's hope this won't happen again. Mary Jane's diet could use a little food. She keeps fainting. We need to find her something to drink. Tim should eat something. He needs water. You need food and water. You guys need... Okay, you all need food and water, so I'm just going to give you all food and water. How does that sound? Because I want to keep you from getting sick. Because if you get sick, that won't be good. Area is still irradiated. Nobody's going out. Play a game, they said. It will be fun, they said. They never mentioned picking one would be so much trouble. That's how I feel when I'm shopping on Steam sometimes. Day 9. What do we got going on today? How's everybody feeling? We played Truth or Dare. When it turned out, we only kept asking questions, and the most common was, are we going to eat anything besides tomato soup? We decided that's enough games for now. Mary Jane's fine. Timmy is good. Well, at least he was 5 minutes ago. Dolores, I just fed you, Dolores. Ted's stomach's rumbling. I just fed both of you. No. Fed you yesterday. How often do you need to eat? Contamination is still strong. Oh my goodness, when's the contamination gonna go away? Hear that? No, because no one is talking. No, not a word in hours. I've been talking. None at all. We can't just stare and stare at the walls. We need to do something about this. Well, too bad, because you forgot to grab the radio before you went down into the shelter. It's conveniently placed below your house. Day 10. Wow, you all look terrible. What happened? There's nothing here. Maybe if we try really hard, we can hear the neighbors in their shelter. Everybody's really tired. At least you're not hungry or thirsty. Contamination is still strong, so I can't go out. If there's anyone who can rescue us from this hellish situation, it's our government. You can badmouth them all you want, but that probably means you're either a naysayer or a commie. That's exactly how that works. We're good citizens. We've been paying our taxes regularly, so we're sure Uncle Sam is coming to get us. Well, except that one time when we... Never mind. The government people are coming, and we should keep our ears and eyes open for any sign of them. But not the radio, because we don't have one. Stop looking so tired, guys. Play cards or something. Day 11. Alright. If there is one thing we need to do, it's to use a radio. I don't have a radio! Pardon me. On regular basis to catch any emergency broadcasts that might be transmitted in our area. It's either that, or it's strolling around outside waiting to get picked up. The first option sounds a bit more sane. Should get Mary Jane something to drink. Tammy wants something to drink. Dolores needs to drink, and then Ted needs to drink. I'm gonna let you go for one more day, because if it's still irradiated outside, yep, you guys can't go searching for it for more water, so if I give you too much, you'll dehydrate. Hear that? Noises coming from below. This is probably the right time to check out the manhole in the corner, the one that's been locked tight ever since we got to the shelter. Use the axe, so I don't have a flashlight. Day 12. Alright, how'd it go? We went down with our hearts in our throats, but nothing happened. We found the tiny passage blocked. The noises were gone after a while. Hopefully it will stay that way. Mary Jane needs water. Timmy needs water. You need water. You need food and water, but you're only getting water because... Okay, water, water, water. I need to send somebody out badly, or I'm gonna run out of water. Area is still irradiated. And nobody can go out in their current state. What was that? A rat? Rats are usually smaller than cats. Sometimes. And what's with the double tail? We can't let that thing get to our supplies. Use the axe. I'm gonna save the gun in case there are people who come and try to rob us. Day 13. More drawing on the walls, I see. Our cans are saved. Too bad for the hairy mutant. Guess we're still on top of the food chain. Good for us. You need food. Tim might not look it, but he's a strong boy. He's doing just fine. You need to eat. You need to eat. Alright, I've got plenty of food. If I give it to you... Timmy doesn't need anything to eat. Maybe you'll be better to go out soon. Contamination is still strong. When is that gonna end? It's high time we stopped wondering about what's going on and start asking questions, or at least listen to some reasonable answers. So how about tuning to a radio station and learning a thing or two about the brave new world? Great idea! I don't have a radio. So stop talking about it. Day 14. You guys just look awful. They say ignorance is bliss. Another day without any clue what's going on might not necessarily kill us. Mary Jane is fine. Timmy's very hungry. Today is calm for Dolores. Nothing's wrong with Ted. Should I feed Timmy? Is the place still... We're not certain about the surface. The trip could be risky, but we could really use the supplies. I don't... Nope, I didn't want to do that. I just wanted to give you some soup. Because you're hungry. Let's see if I can't plan an expedition for tomorrow. We always thought life could be much better. That was before we got nuked. Now we think life could be much better. In a way, not that much has changed. I want cake. I want that brownie that's still sitting on my desk that I haven't eaten yet. Day 15. I was recording Five Nights at Freddy's for like an hour, and then my sister came and brought me a brownie, and I've just been smelling it. Memories or not, we need to keep our heads clear and get a grip on reality ahead of us. Mary Jane is thirsty and has to drink something. Timmy doesn't need much, but he should drink. Dolores needs water. You need water. No, because you don't have much left. Now, I can't send anybody outside? Oh my goodness, this is bad. Is that because I don't have a radio? Because I don't have a radio because I can't send anybody outside. Day 16. Come on, perk up, guys. Play cards. Mary Jane keeps fainting. She needs water. He needs water. You need water. You need a drink. It says he's rested. Maybe that means I can send him out. That would be stupendous. Yes! Ted seems to be in good shape for a trip. The state of the wasteland remains unknown to us. Maybe we should risk it and go out. After all, you only live once. That's right, Ted. I can't send you out today. I'll send you out tomorrow. YOLO and all that. We can keep sitting on our backsides here in this tiny little bunker, or we can start thinking about getting away as far as possible from this radioactive wasteland. Who would have thought the Reds would ruin such a lovely neighborhood? We could do it on our own. The escaping part, not the ruining part, of course. However, there might be someone out there who can help us. Let's keep our eyes and ears open. Cool. But we're not listening to the radio. You know why? Because we don't have one. Day 17. Alright, what's going on? If there's one thing we need to do, it's to use the radio. Shut up! Nothing new with Mary Jane. Timmy is arrested. Dolores is calm given the situation. Ted says there's no need to worry about him. He's okay. Okay, so you guys are fine. Ooh, I can send Ted or Timmy. I'm gonna send Timmy because it said before in the instructions that if I don't have an adult down here, the game is over. So let's send Timmy out. Let's send the youngest. We'll just start with the youngest. Day 18. Godspeed, Timmy. It's always better when things are calm. Luckily, nothing new happened to Mary Jane today. Timmy went out into the wasteland. We don't know what we'll do if he doesn't come back. Find a radio, Timmy. Dolores is doing quite well. Ted's stomach is rumbling. He'll be fine. Everything would be fine if it wasn't for Dolores. She doesn't seem very well. She used to be so energetic and happy. Now she just sits there and sulks. We should do something about it. What are you gonna do with the poison, like the rat poison, to cheer Dolores up? You gonna get high off of that? Read the Boy Scout manual. Next page. Day 19. Alright, what's going on? Timmy's not back yet. Giving Dolores a book seemed like a good idea, but she was too tired and too sad to read anything. We hope she gets better soon. What was she gonna do with the rat poison? Mary Jane's diet could use a little food. A drink is a good idea. Eat. Food. I'm gonna give you all some soup. And hope Timmy gets back soon. The wasteland is full of surprises, like this man on the other side of our door knocking and claiming that he's willing to offer a lot for decent ammunition. Shall we trade? I haven't used the ammunition yet, so I'm gonna go with yes. I guess I should have traded him the checkerboard. I'm just so concerned that they're gonna go crazy if they don't have something to do. Yes! Oh, thank you! We handed the ammunition to the stranger and he offered something of true value in return. A working radio. Mary Jane keeps fainting. Dolores needs water. Ted needs water. Thank you, kind stranger. That was worth every bullet that I gave for it. Now I just need Timmy to bring back some water, because that would be great. Alright. We were discussing plans for our first meal that didn't feature tomato soup when we heard yells outside. We discovered they came from a small group of ragged survivors. They were sorry sight and weren't surprised when they requested aid. They asked us to provide anything we could, water, food, or medical supplies. I'll give you some food. I have some food. Day 21. Alright. Our visitors had problems finding enough words to express their gratitude. Many tears were shed, smiles and hugs exchanged, and they wished us all the best. It's a great feeling to be helping someone out. They left soon after to seek shelter in the ruins of our town. We hope they make it out there. -1 can. There isn't anything new bothering Mary Jane. Dolores is okay. Ted is not complaining today, at least not very much. Okay. We can keep sitting on our backsides, or... Okay. That's the same message, just telling me to turn on the radio. So I'm going to turn on the radio. Hopefully it will make everybody happy. Made me happy. Day 22. Oh, Timmy is back, and he looks pretty good. What's going on? We made contact. The military is out there and they're coming for us. Timmy found a flashlight. We made contact. The military is out there and they're coming for us. All we need to do now is wait patiently. The soldier with the boring voice was very specific about this. Help is on the way. Excuse me. We just need to wait for further instructions and keep our radio in working order. We were so afraid for Timmy, but he came back from the wasteland and is safe with us now. We quickly discovered that the local supermarket has become the base of operations for a raider group. They are armed and dangerous. Sometimes they would leave to plunder and ransack the area. Even if it's risky, that was the best time to try and steal from them. 1 second. I need water again. Youngblood is very thirsty and is in need of water. The way was clear to the staff room. Inside we found nothing but a water cooler. Free water for employees. Wow, that must have been a dream job. I'll bet. Oh, you found 6 water? Yes, Lady Luck is on my side. A flashlight lying on the ground was an easy way to get your neck broken. We learned this the hard way. Who broke their neck? It's amazing that no one heard all the noise. Yes! Thank God. It's impressive how Mary Jane is handling. Timmy needs food. It's today or never. Okay, Dolores is doing well. No new problems are troubling Ted. I'm gonna feed Timmy because you did really good. 6 bottles of water and a flashlight. You did fantastic. Okay. We took some time examining our map and found it had some abnormal symbols scribbled in a few places. It appeared as if someone had hidden something in the area that provided directions to it. Should we send someone to investigate? Let's send Ted. He's the only one well enough. I know I'm taking a risk because I'm sending an adult, but Timmy can't go outside. And neither can Mary Jane. Day 23. What happened to my gas mask? At least Ted is back okay. The map directions weren't too hard to follow. We found our way to one of our neighborhood's backyard and dug under one of the trees. We discovered 2 food cans. That's what we call a successful treasure hunt. Heck yeah, it is. Ted has safely returned from his voyage to the surface. Dang it, our gas mask was damaged during the expedition. Good going, Ted. Mary Jane is thirsty. She needs to drink something. She's fatigued. Timmy's hungry and needs something to drink. Dolores needs water. Ted is hungry and really tired. Okay. I'm gonna leave you all for one more day. Because I know I have plenty of these, but I want to make it last as long as possible. No one's well enough to go out right now. You maniacs, you blew it up. Ah, dang you all to hell. That's something we should have told our neighbors when they blew up their barbecue last spring. Those were good times, even if they wasted a perfectly good barbecue. Okay, get a weird sense of humor down in here. But all is going well so far. Day 24. What's up? What's new? What's going on? What do you need? Living in the past is not wise in our current situation. We need to think of today and tomorrow. Mary Jane keeps fainting. She needs water fast. Timmy is hungry. He needs water. Dolores needs water. Ted is really thirsty. Okay, let's get you all some water. Because Timmy found a bunch of it. And that is cool. Okay. Nobody is healthy enough to go out yet. I'm gonna start preparing for an expedition for tomorrow. Our family has been stuck down here for a while now, and we are very worried that this might have an adverse effect on Timmy's education. Can he even read anymore? Up here, at least he consumed a comic book, or up there, at least he consumed a comic book or 2 a week. Now there's nothing. We need to give him something to read. Let's give him a checkerboard or some rat poison to read. Give him a book. Why are those even options? Day 25. Oh, you all look pretty ready, except Dolores. Dolores actually looks pretty good. The only book we have with us is a scout handbook, but it's more than enough to get Timmy reading. He might learn a thing or 2 along the way. Perfect. Mary Jane doesn't cause any trouble. Timmy should eat something. Dolores has not eaten for a while. She's rested. Ted is hungry. Okay, I think you guys are all fine for now. Who should go outside? Feeling pretty optimistic about today's expedition. The only thing left to do is choose the right person to go outside. No, I'm not going to send anybody because I don't want to send an adult. Because if I send an adult and it goes haywire, the game is over. Day 26. Okay, I am actually going to go ahead and end this episode here because I feel like it's a good place to stop. Otherwise, this episode's just going to be extremely long. So, if you guys liked it, hit the button that tells me you did. If you want more where this came from, feel free to subscribe. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next video. Seeing people do that, but hello, Bonnie. You are terrifying. I liked you better with a face. Okay, well, I'm gonna die here. I can just feel it. Okay, wine. Oh, I didn't get that fast enough, did I?